Welcome back. The third I am is found in John chapter 10, and we're going to read verses 7 through 10. It says, "So Jesus said again to them, 'Truly, truly, I say to you, I am the door of the sheep. All who came before me are thieves and robbers, but the sheep did not listen to them. I am the door. If anyone enters by me, he will be saved, and will go in and out and find pastures.'" Verse 10, "The thief comes only to steal, kill, and destroy. But I have come that they may have life and life abundantly." See, Jesus is that gate to let people or sheep in, or people in and out, but also the gate to protect them. The beautiful thing is, I want to stay with letting us in. With that gate, it was impossible to ever get through to the other side. Those green pastures that we want to delight in for all of eternity, the only thing that can truly not only satisfy us here on earth, but on the other side of heaven, is crossing that gate. Jesus was able to declare, I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself, "I am the way, the truth, and the life, and nobody gets to the Father unless through me." Like, I am the gate. Like, you don't have the access code. I am the gate and the access code and the key. Like, I'm the only one that can permit you to get to the other side. And glory be to God that through Jesus Christ, he is that gate. That when he sees you, he's able to open up the door and allow you to come in. As a gate, he's also protecting us. And even though he didn't have to let us in, and even though there's many times we want to get back out and wander off, but he is that gate that's there to protect us and to shield us. Gates, if you think about it, the sheep, even if you read in the beginning of chapter 10, it talks about when the sheep go to sleep and they're basically covered by some smaller stone walls. And there's like, a gate that tries to protect, even though they're sleeping basically in the open outside, exposed to so many animals that want to just eat them, right? Because sheep really can't defend themselves. Like their defense mechanism is just getting scared, getting tense, freezing up, and just falling over. That's not going to really help them much to fight off a wolf or a lion or whatever, right? And so the gate serves its purpose to protect us. The gate is good to keep what is good and save us from the things that are bad. Glory be to God for that gate that I know not only gives us access to God the Father, but also it keeps us safe from the devourer one, from the evil one. You see that the thief has come to steal, kill, and destroy, but God, the gate, has come so that we can have life and life in abundance. We don't have to look over our shoulder. We don't have to doubt our salvation. We don't have to worry. Romans 8:1 says, "Therefore there is no condemnation for those that are in Christ Jesus." Like we can have peace with God because the gate man, the gatekeeper, Jesus Christ, has led us into his flock. The beauty of the gospel is that even though when you didn't deserve it or I didn't deserve it, we still have access through the gate. Jesus, the day that he died on Calvary, it says that there was an earthquake, it got dark, and the veil was torn. The veil that separated the normal population to the holies of holies that only the priests every now and then could enter. That veil that separated the glory, the manifest presence of God and human mankind, normal people, that veil was torn from the top to the bottom. Why is it important from the top to the bottom? Because if it was ripped from the bottom to the top, it possibly could have demonstrated that maybe it was a humanly effort. But because it was torn from the top to the bottom, it demonstrates that it was God's desire and intent to eliminate what once separated us. Jesus being that gate. And even though it was impossible to get to God the Father, Jesus himself telling his disciples, Remember the rich young ruler, whenever he's trying to impress his friends, and Jesus is like, all right, you fulfilled the law since you're little. Sell everything you have, because Jesus is always trying to go a little bit deeper, right? Confront us of our need for him. And he asked him, just sell everything you have and give it to the poor. And the rich young ruler went away sad because he knew he couldn't do that. And then Jesus looks around and he tells his listeners, it's easier for a camel to go through the eye of the needle than for a rich man to go to heaven. Then all of a sudden his disciples looked around and said, wow, Jesus, and then it's impossible. And Jesus is like, now you get it. Now sheep understand that you cannot find safety. You cannot find green pastures. You cannot find what all the longings of your soul unless you get to the other side of the gate. And it's impossible to get through that gate. And Jesus declares, now you get this. What for man is impossible, with God, with that gate, all things are possible if you believe. If you believe that Jesus Christ is that gate, you got full access, not only to God the Father, but everything that belongs to Christ, because we are co-heirs with Christ. I pray that you not only recognize Jesus as that gate, but you take full advantage of that access that he gives you and I today. God bless you.